Hey YouTube, everybody, how you doing today? I'm doing okay. I had somebody call me damaged. Um, Violated is my channel's all about logical, subjective reasoning, and the reason being Satan versus God, and exposing the Illuminati, their ways, their words, their tactics, the narcissism. Um, and who will say or do anything for them. That's basically about what it is. And teaching you the ancient Aramaic as the even pre Sumerian or pre Hebrew, any of that, the pre language of how the Bible was written. So the understanding with the words so you can't be duped, and making friends that are in like mindedness and spirit. That's a big thing. Somebody that wouldn't use that word towards somebody and say, wow, I realized you were violated. I hope you're okay. You had a stroke, you broke yourself. You're not damaged. You can heal from the inside out, you know? So, yeah, it's just the wording. Even a damaged vehicle can become brand new. You can take something that's totally bent and straighten it, and even cut old metal out and fill it in with new and weld it, grind it down, put some acrylic over it. The acrylic with hardener body fill. It's carbon fiber fill nowadays, and and sand it and prime it, and you'll never be able to tell there was any damage there. It's all brand new, maybe even stronger and better than before. So, yeah. In hence, I don't believe in damage. You know, that's why I'm glad I've been a trained counselor and a trained medical professional, and worked as a paraprofessional with youth and gentlemen, and all the things in retirement homes and different things that I've done in my life. Head Start, working with handicaps. My training in my area, actually working and helping people, not just with the anger that I do feel at their baloney, but with actual love and actually trying to help. And I do have to keep myself separate from anybody's baloney. That's why I may not answer sometimes comments right away in the day, and I'll get my videos out and my thoughts that I've been communing with God all night, and making sure I can say it the most tender way without hurting anybody at any time. So, and just a note for my family members, even if I never see you, which I love my sons, I love you, and your prospective um, other, or intended, I should say, the intended other and the one's wife. I love you all and your children, but if I never see you again, I will never let you disrespect me, call me a liar, or any of the rest of that crap in your life. I want people that can read my heart and my mind without me saying a word or having to defend myself. So if you don't realize, and I don't want to raise anybody's children, I would rather not have you in your hard times in my life. Now, if you need my help and you ever need me to come and sit while you go and get groceries or something, that's fine. I'll do something like that in my life. But um, that's all I'm about. I'm kind of a loner like that anyway, or haven't you noticed? So, and don't be hurt by that either. I mean, grow, you know? So, I'm not a cold woman. I'm a strong woman, and a very intelligent woman, and a very loving woman. So if you don't want to cross that line, or let me put it this way for everybody. If I am not your type of person, leave me the fuck alone. And this isn't a request, this is a command. Go away. You want to fight? I'll fight. And I'll win. Because God is on my side. He gives me words, He gives me strengths, He lets me size somebody up and take them out with my arts. I can craft things, I can will things. I'm walking with God. You want to debate that? You go debate that with a fucking baby, because you're playing in the wrong area here. My strengths are God given. If that's not apparent, don't care. That I don't care. And that's where I'll end everything. It's like, I don't care who you are. I will not bow to anything lesser than I want in my life. And yes, I will have it my way or not at all. Because if somebody else can't read my mind and read my soul and see me clear in my soul right here, right now, God bless your days and nights. I hope you can feel the love that I truly have. If you can't, then I'm spitting it out the way I see it. You are walking with the wrong master. See, because I don't have a master, I have a father from the inside out. A Satanist master, you have to do something cruel, not helpful. I'm on here helping. I'm teaching old languages. I'm telling tactics. I'm exposing narcissists and schizoids, or I should say psychopaths. So, and that's why I'm here, exposing their tactics and what they've passed on through the generations in secret that is no longer secret. Like just today, just the title of this alone will reach 20 billion people worldwide. Hi, world. You know, so obviously I'm not so damaged that I can't get on here for a half a year now and share experiences and life and love and pray with all everybody that's been backing me up too, because you've been hurt, you've been left for dead, you've been beat on and shit on and separated and ousted. So that's why I'm here, because I'm probably older. I was fortunate enough to be raised in that home, to see that life, read that knowledge, and have God in my heart to see both sides of the situation clear and apparent. So, yeah. So, I'm not going to let selfish people that don't want to see that in other people that are literally a part of the system for whatever reason that they are, interfere with what I got to do. And that's what Satan's trying to do, is get in and take me out of the situation. So I can't be telling you you're not damaged, you were violated, you were attacked, you were demeaned. But the demeaning and the integrity, that's why I'm here, to give you your integrity back. So you can speak up, so you can say this person did this person did that. And yes, they're a part of this, that, or the next thing, whether it be the Zionist Jews, the Jesuits, the Mormons, Catholics, all the Zionist religions, all the conformed religions. Anybody that studied enough knows that the church age ended. It ended in heaven. So if the church age ended in heaven, like I was telling you, it started with rape, which they're going to say that the root of all evil was money. No, this started with rape and murder and cannibalism and pedophilia. So there, I'm not gonna tolerate anything less or listen to anybody's anything when I know all that there is to know about this, what they call esoteric or secret or ethereal or third eye or language or now videos and presentations and all this shit. All I'm doing is telling you messages from God from one human to another, um, explaining the words in pure English from every language to the root of the Tower of Babel, and using the Bible and the dictionary and proving the words with you guys. And they can't beat that. They can't beat the truth. So that's where it's getting really exciting. And oh, I had said that Lionel Nation gets to be a bit much. I apologize, Mr. L. Seriously, so you're all my standby when, like lately, and I used to listen to you years ago on the radio too, decades ago. You're the master of words for sure. And he's a musician, a lawyer, a media critic. I would say he's ace journalist, ace. So if you ever want to check him out, um, that's Lionel Nation. Um, he's radical. I guess I can get to be a bit much too, and he's the same age as me, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm glad he's a bit much. It's a good thing he's out there. He's outspoken. He's so. Him and his wife, they're so lovable. This is it with him too. He can literally insult you and you'll still love him. You know, how cool is that? And he can insult you so eloquently in the words. He's like a. His brain's the plethora of vocabulary, of cultures, and boy, a guy's mean. He's great. He's great. He is. So my apologies. I bow to you, not like this, but like that, with a curtsy. Lionel Nation rocks. Yeah, he is. He's politically um uh based, but I would say more current event. Um, the word would be um, multiverse through the world. He's so knowledgeable. He's and his wife, him and his wife, they're investigators, they're detectives, they're spies. They rock. They do rock. They know what's up. He's so good with people. He's so gracious. I don't see myself getting to that point because it's not my job. My job's to be a little rough, like I will slap you on your ass if you get out of line. Well, either way, I don't want to be like that, but kinda, yeah. I got that there. I still want to keep it because I'm alone in life. So if I get attacked, I will fuck you up. So I have to be like that, you know. And these are 44-inch shoulders. Yes. Hey, Luke, mom don't change. Never did. So I guess if I was damaged and that's how I'm seen, don't look then. Go away. Because I know I'm the most lovable thing there is on the planet. And if you don't love me, and I have God in my heart, and I would give you the shirt off my back and my last money, I actually have, um, to anybody if you need that. I won't give you my coat if it's freezing. I'm getting older, but I definitely give you my shirt. I'd probably bring you home and feed you, keep you warm, and help you out. Yeah. Unless you abuse me in my own house, then you might have to fucking go. You know, something like that. But besides that, my door is always open for the righteous. If you're walking with God in your heart, you could screw up or even say something stupid in front of me. I'll set you straight if you don't like it. Then you can leave. And then if you were persistent, I would physically help you leave. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't change. Yeah, I had to really, really calm down. Um, Not that I was pissed. It's just, well, even right now, this day, if either one of my kids needed me, truly needed me, I would get on a plane and go help. Like if they needed me to sit while they went and got groceries, if like one spouse was out of the house for some reason or anything like that, or if the kids were in danger, literal danger. But I would rather have nothing to do with any of them than to subject or lesser myself. So, yeah, I'd rather be alone. So, but especially my kids and their family, I don't think they understand the ramifications and how bad the Illuminati want them dead because they are a part of me and the children that literally are in danger. You know, my sons are in danger every day and attacked through the ether and through the people, the gang stalking, all the bullshit. They always have been. So the little one, I tried to teach him how he carries it like a all star. Um, the oldest one tried to be the all star, like his father is always would say, "Well, I'm going now, so you're the man of the house." I said, you don't tell like a 6 year old or even nine something like that. That's baloney, you know. Not taking that away from me, hurting his little brother in turn, putting that on his shoulder. That's bullshit. I said, "Oh, no, no, no. When daddy's gone, I'm still mom. And you can talk to dad when he gets home, period." It's like, yeah, whatever. It was never home anyway. One of them. So, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. I'll pray. I wish everybody the best. But, yeah, I really don't care if somebody doesn't like me, trust me, believe in me, can't feel my heart, don't know my third eye, don't know my soul, don't know me, don't know you. That's why I appreciate one friend, not a sub. Not just one, because I know a lot of you don't have like parents and people in your life like that. But one in particular only has an aunt in life, and he's in his 20s, and his parents are dead. And calls me mama, not mother. He has a mother and a mom. But I had my youngest call me mama. I said, "Don't call me that. I'm not your mama. I'm your mom or your mother." You know, there's a difference. So he calls me mama, and that's cute. And he's sunshine. Everybody's sunshine to me. Girl, boy, everybody. That part of God in you is sunshine. So, yeah, yeah, I do love. I'm not as mean as I appear, but if I'm being disrespected, I'll bite your head off, and that's all there is to it. Don't paint me in your shoes. I'm not you. I'm not weak. And I don't feel damaged. I function. So, and I'll also tell it like it is. That's what you get from reading entire libraries and sets of dictionaries and every information all over that I could being part of the Christian Science Foundation and working with them back in the 70s, being online for over 20 years now. I mean, the things that I've literally done, my lab work with my microscope on Morgellons. I'm over on the Morgellons Foundation. You can see my comments and stuff up on their wall over there about the gestation period of the bacterium and what was working at that time to ward that off. So, and the best thing I can say still, not only that chloride acid mixture, which they call MDAs or something, just look up the chloride and it's a detox. And the chloride isn't, they're trying to say, oh, like bleach. No, it's from the stone. It's when you mix it with the acid, neutralizes the chloride that makes the enzymes work in your body that helps your amino acids burn stuff and detoxes naturally and cleans out your liver and helps your kidneys and your bones, everything. And it does help. And baking soda, if you have something really sugary or starchy, baking soda, tablespoon, glass of water every day. It's natural also, like the chloride. And that's a natural detox, and that will help you with cholesterol, um, bad breath. I mean, it's a natural detox. It's good for stomach acid. Um, oh, and the sugar, it will cut natural sodium, not salt, puts the sodium back in your body naturally so you can fight bacterium and burn off the sugar so it doesn't go into your red blood cells and let the white take over, and that's where you get cancers and leukemia and stuff. So trust me, just baking soda if you have nothing else. The chloride was like about $50 for like 3 months. You put 3 little drops of each the citric acid in um, the chloride, and the chloride is the same thing they use in pools. Only it's not as strong smelling or anything. It's very very mild. It's not, if you go swimming and you accidentally swallow some of the pool water, you are not going to die. Well, you're using even a millionth of what you just swallowed, that type of thing. It's just the combination of the citric acid and the chloride that makes it the detox, and it is natural. It's a rock, just like the baking soda. So it's all natural. Don't listen to anybody's bullshit. So yeah, I studied on that shit. But when I first was over on the Morgellons Foundation, um, I was telling them about the baking soda. And then I was telling them about tetracycline that you can use for farm animals and the penicillin you can actually get through farm agencies. And you just would use the amount of what would be in a pill, um, that type of thing. It's for literally for sheep, and maybe that's why they like to call us sheep, huh? And chickens and calves, and to keep the parasites out of them. So, and you put it in their water, and it's FDA approved because it's a food additive for the farm animals. Same with their penicillins in their shots, and for scours to get rid of like oh, come on now, you can get it tapeworm. So the sheepy one works for the hookworm and the hairworm, the nematodes, which is a part of the Morgellons, and the penicillin, which they don't want you to have, works with all the staph infection, uh, walking pneumonia, which is a virus, and so when you combine either one of them with the baking soda, so if you got the tetracycline and put it in water, drink it right down, and then mix some baking soda and drink that right down, it's literally going to keep you from, if you have cancer, it's going to keep all the built up the antibodies, the methane, when you take a chemical from chemotherapy that puts the toxins into your body, this will help draw it back up. So if you had to go through any kind of chemo or drug withdrawal or things like that, when my one son came home off the street and his girlfriend, I was giving him, she didn't want to try it, but I was giving him the tetracycline and vitamins and baking soda, and I forced fed him on that to save his life at that moment because so he didn't go through the wacky, you know, that type of thing. So just baking soda and vitamins will help. Aspirin for your heart, like one a day. Or some days, maybe not every day. You'll be able to judge, even with the vitamin, maybe only a half in the morning, half at night. That's a good way too. But I just take mine in the morning. Then I'll fast all day, eat at night. And I think if I was out in the wild and had to catch my meal, I'd only be able to get something, maybe a fish once a day, and that's a natural thing. So, and I stay lean doing that. So, just eat what I want when I want it once a day, and I'm good to go. But I'm not out there doing like I used to do drywall. Now I'd be like eating like a horse and burning that shit off. So if you can't burn it off, you gotta be able, whoa, I had donuts yesterday, can't do that. So that type of thing. It's like, no, either have my pig out days or my non pig out days, you know? So, yeah. So I hope everybody's doing good, and I really did ask God to give me words without being too angry or insulting because I'm not rolling on my anger when I'm trying to help somebody. I'm just, and I was pissed at the yelling and hanging up on me on my birthday when I was reaching for my birthday meal. Doug was on the stairs and had somebody yelling at me because their spouse was out of the house and then hang up on me and pretend they didn't, you know. And this, you know, happens more than once. It's that mindset of taking it out on me. In fact, I had two women do that, more than two actually, but a lot. I've had it happen a lot. So just distancing myself is the best way. But if I was acting out of anger, and I do have one video, go back. I actually called this person. I'm sick of chubby little. I think I called her a B, which was like the first time. But I'm sick of selfish people in my life. I don't give a shit. If you didn't treat me like dirt, take it somewhere else. I didn't call you. And if you do want to call me, you want to have that respect, whoever, I'll love you. You want to love me? I'll love you. You don't want, and nobody yells at me. For an hour and a half, I put up with this shit. And I thought, no, I know I've been through way worse in my life. Way motherfucking worse. And it's like, no, no, go away. You know, that type of thing. So it's like, no. And I have a video called I'd Rather Die Than Lie. You say that. You put your soul on the line like that in front of God and the whole world. You go do that. Then you talk to me about integrity and a person's moral indications in life and go judge somebody else. Because I've always been me. And I have gotten rid of a lot of people in my life that are not good enough for me and weren't good enough to be around my children. So that's why I live alone and gave a letter of divorcement in my situation right here, right now, because I will not settle for less in my life. Just go back to barely being friends with somebody is a functioning situation. So, not something I want forever, but 2 more years I'll be able to just do what I want. You know. I want to keep this land for my kids. This essentially and initially what I wanted. I have three with my stepdaughter. So there's Christine, Luke, and John. And there's plenty of room and water on this place for them to survive for the rest of their lives, and food if they had to naturally forage. So um, it's a possibility. So maybe later I'll go out for a walk with everybody. I have another video I want to make addressing the Archon situation and the bullshit that's connected with Satan in that area. So um, I love y'all, and to my family members, if you want to love, trust, and respect, my door is open. It's always open. If you want to take it down that dirty road, I can't go there. I'm not going to call names. I almost called you what you called me. Um, no, God bless your day, everybody. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Love you.